It's Fantastic Voyage Improv, the social distance learning version of comedy. Coming at you live from our homes to your homes in this time of weirdness. Please welcome to the screen your host for this evening, Matt.
Hello, and thank you for joining us with Fantastic Voyage Improv Online. We are your location for laughs and Unprov, because Unprov, we are unable, unassuming, unavoidable, unaware, unbalanced, unbending, unborn, unbridled, uncertain, uncivil, unclean, unclothed, uncommon, unconcerned, unconscious, uncorked, undeniable, and many more uns. I could go through this, but it would probably take about 10 minutes, and we need to introduce our players. So let's see our players for the day. We have Steve.
I'm doing it.
Yes, coming straight from the circus. Well done. Okay, we also have Blake. All right, thank you. We've also got Bill.
Oh, hello.
Okay, just finishing up some things. Let's give a round of applause to Zach.
Hey, I know you.
Joining us as a special guest today, we've got Katie.
Katie.
And as always, on the keys, helping us out with all the technicalities, we've got Becca. So we are going to be doing a series of Unprov games for you. Hopefully they're amusing. Maybe they'll be sad. Maybe they'll be heartwarming. We don't know, because this is all going to be made up on the spot. We're going to be taking your suggestions to help us out with these scenes. So the first game that we are going to do is a chaotic game called Entrances and Exits. We're going to jump right into the chaos, and I'm going to assign each player a word. And when that player gets that word, they will either need to enter or exit the scene. So I'm going to need 5 words for each of the players. So, Becca, do you have any suggestions coming in of certain words?
I do. Who wants the word once?
Once. Okay, we will start off with once. I will assign that to Steve. So whenever Steve hears the word once, he will either need to enter or exit the scene. All right, do we have another word?
Title.
Title. Okay, I will give that one to Blake. Blake, your word is title. Okay, another word.
Strangely.
Strangely. Okay, I'm going to give that one to Bill. Okay, another word.
Cavernous.
Cavernous. Okay, cavernous. I'm going to give that one to Zach.
Cavernous.
Everybody keeps moving around in the list.
All right, and one more word for our players.
Ponder.
Ponder. Katie, that will be your word, ponder. Okay, so we're going to start off with 2 people in the scene. So do I have a suggestion for this scene, Becca?
A planetarium.
Okay, so this scene is going to take place at a planetarium. And anytime that one of the players hears their word, they will need to either enter or exit based on which word it is that they are certain. So we're going to start off with Katie and with Zach, whose words are cavernous and ponder. Let's see this scene.
Well, you can see all the science that's happening in this room. Do you see the science? Right here we have a T-Rex. Once upon a time, the T-Rex was scary, very scary.
Oh, that seems very interesting. I think definitely, this is going to help our research over at our other other location. Thank you very much. If we could just see maybe the title of the next novel that you guys are thinking about publishing.
Oh, I mean, we're always publishing novels. I think the next one is Strangely, the Man Walked Beside It.
I hate to interrupt.
Yes,
I've been wandering
sir.
around
Sir?
this museum.
Sir, speak up.
I said, I hate to interrupt, but I've been wandering around this museum for days looking for the snack bar. This place is cavernous. Can you just point me?
I'll bring you a snack. I'll bring you a snack, sir.
I could direct you to the snack bar. I am, after all, the president of this planetarium.
Well, how fortuitous.
Just take the escalator down one floor, and once you get to the landing, you'll see the snack bar on your left.
Hey, I'm going to get a snack as well, buddy, if you want to come with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then we'll ponder it while we're there. Now, you say you're the president, huh?
Yep.
How many stars do you think we got in this universe, huh?
That is a good thing to ponder. I mean, the universe is an incredibly cavernous space.
I know. I know it. I think about these kind of things all the time, and I don't know. I can't get over how once in a generation this universe is, you know?
That's strange. The guy left. Oh, there you are.
I found wheat thins. I didn't find the snack bar, though.
The name's Lee, but there's some people call me Strange Lee.
What a weird guy. So what am I supposed to do with this power bar I got you?
I mean, we could fight for it. I'm a title prize fighter.
I'll leave you to it. Just don't cause a ruckus.
I don't want to ponder what will happen if we got into a fight.
Strangely, this is not my first fight in a museum.
Did someone say something about a fight?
We're gonna
I love
fight.
a fight.
We're gonna
But
fight.
I've never fought in a planetarium before, huh?
Oh, did you want to fight?
Wasn't that what you were talking to me about? I thought we were gonna fight.
I was going to fight this guy, but you two can fight, and I can just sit here and ponder the possibilities.
I'm sorry. Are we just skipping this here next event? Are we taking lunch? It's making me wonder exactly what we're doing here. I'm trying to learn about what exactly we're doing here at this planetarium, but we all seem to be very concerned about snacks. And I just would like a title for a novel or any kind of thing. But strangely enough, we can't even get to that point.
If you're going to write a novel in this planetarium, I expect a cut of the royalties for the planetarium. We are.
Well, I mean, that goes without
We
saying,
all get
absolutely.
snacks. Once we all get snacks, then we can get to this strangely business of fight.
Okay, I'm not president of snacks. I'm president of the planetarium. That is my title.
So the book's going to come out in a few days.
Okay.
You can ponder the first part while I try to get my way out of this cavernous area.
All right, let's give our players a round of applause.
Yeah.
And I do want to know the release date of that book, okay? So I not so that I can read it, but just so that I can put it in some little free libraries.
Just a few days.
A few days? Okay, cool. All right, we are going to move on. Now, as some of you may or may not know, I'm a teacher myself, and I deal with kids all the time. So I am used to hearing the strange things that kids say. So we're going to play a game called Kids Don't Say That. Now, the goal of the game is actually to say things that kids would say. But I'm going to call out these players and just let them know that kids don't say that if they say something that does not align with something that you would hear out of a little human. So, Becca, do we have a suggestion for our first round?
Making pickles.
Making pickles. So your subject is making pickles. I want to hear what kids would say.
The dill ones make me pucker.
One time I caught my parents wrestling in bed and they said they were just making pickles.
I only eat pickles with my Bloody Marys.
What? Kids don't say that. No. No. Okay. We are moving on from making pickles. Do you have another suggestion?
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Okay. Kids love capitalism. Let's hear it.
No, you have to roll again. I get to roll many times. No, stop.
I went to jail 4 times today.
That is the time the kids would say that. Yes.
Jenny, you were always the top hat. I want to wear the top hat this time.
Daddy says sister's so popular because she has a community chest.
Oh.
I once painted our dog silver and my dog got really mad, but I just learned it from the game Monopoly. I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad Verizon and AT&T didn't go in together because then they'd have a monopoly.
Oh, no, kids don't say that. No, they are not that conscious of big business and and communications. Okay.
Kids are very pro merger.
Yes. Yes, they're out on the streets, making the deals. Okay. Let's get another suggestion.
A fire pit.
A fire pit.
Don't touch the fire pit, otherwise your finger will turn into a hot dog.
One time I took poison ivy and put it in my armpits and it felt like fire, so I had a fire pit.
My dad used to be part of the poison army.
Okay, good. All right, you know what? I could see kids saying that. Let's get another one.
Computer coding.
Computer coding. Okay, all those kids using those iPads, they're coding now.
Daddy, look at my drawing. My teacher gave me a C++.
If you unscramble the letters, it says, "A computer will love you good."
I
Hello?
speak 2 languages. Oh,
Go ahead, Katie.
I speak 2 languages, English and coding. 1001100111001.
I was just playing around on the computer earlier today, and what does hacked into the Pentagon mean?
No, I'm pretty sure a kid would not say that. Okay, let's get another one.
A hammock.
A hammock.
Don't make fun of pigs.
Uncle Charlie keeps his banana in one.
It's like my mom always says, Danny, you've made a fine mesh of yourself now.
One time for Thanksgiving, we made a ham, and I took that ham and I carved it into a glove and then a mitt, and then we played baseball with it and it went everywhere. Grandma was so mad.
What's tied up between 2 trees and it is a good time? Dad says it's your mom. Your mom.
What? Oh gosh. No, okay.
I heard it from my dad.
I know you heard that from your dad, but we're done. We're done here.
Oh.
No. No more talking about your mom. Okay. Good job. Give him a round of applause for Kids Don't Say That. Okay. We are going to try a crazy game. It's mixed up and there will probably be some hijinks. So I need 2 players that are going to go to a secret room or a room offshoot where they cannot hear or see what is going on.
Send me to a room.
Yes.
Blake and Zach are going away right
I'm gonna
now.
go.
And what will happen is that those 2 players are going to be in that room for a little bit, and Steve and Bill are going to do a scene. First, you will get to see this scene in regular English. Then we are going to invite those 2 players back, and they will see the same scene done in gibberish. After that, they will need to recreate the scene in the same way, hopefully with the same English. But we need to start off and first see this first scene. So Becca, do we have a suggestion for that?
A carnival.
A carnival. So this is a scene that is going to take place at a carnival.
Oh, shut right up, 1 minute.
You look like a sucker. I'd love to play your game. What's your game?
Play the game. You think you can hit these 5 bottles down? You can win a stuffed teddy bear for your lovely lady over there.
I will tell you what.
Step right up and
I will-
take your shot.
I will make you a deal.
Yeah, what's that?
If I can knock those 5 bottles down, I get your stand.
You get my sand, huh?
I get your stand.
And if I win,
You get my money.
fair enough. That sounds like a terrific deal. Step right up, step right up. We've got the 4 bottles. Here's your ball, sir. Take your shot. Take your best shot.
I only get 1 ball?
I'm going to give you the ball every time you throw.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Take your best shot. Nobody's hit it yet. Nobody's hit it yet today. Oh, wow. I have never seen anyone hit it on the first try. Let's try it again. Here you are, sir. Second try, second try, second try. Don't beat. Don't worry. Don't choke. Oh, 2. Oh my goodness. Okay. I tell you what, you get 1 more of these 3 and you get my stand.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Here it goes.
All right. Okay, good job. So we saw how that scene went. Now let's bring the other 2 back. And what is going to happen? They're going to see that same scene, but they're going to be seeing it in gibberish. So you, the viewers, know exactly what happened. But they do not know what happened exactly because they will be seeing this scene in gibberish. So Zach and Blake, it is your turn to see this scene.
Okay.
Zababa, 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 zababa. Yeah, zababa, 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 zababa. Zababa. Woo.
All right. Okay. So we saw that scene in Mime and Gibberish. So Bill and Steve, I'm going to ask you two to leave. And now it is going to be Zach and Blake's turn to recreate the scene with perfect clarity and specificity of what exactly was said and happened.
Hurry, 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 step right up. Come play the obviously not rigged carnival games. Yes, you, sir. Come play, come play.
Are you talking to me?
I am, sir. Come play my carnival game.
You're talking to me.
I am.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I just need your nose.
What's your carnival game?
Oh, it's you just throw the balls at the clowns.
Oh man, I don't have any balls, but I have this Lowry salt.
Well, you can throw Lowry salt too.
I'll throw Lowry salt at the clowns.
Yeah, the clowns are like snails. They'll just dissolve.
Are you the clown?
I am not the clown. I'm the barker.
Oh.
Don't hit me.
I think I'm gonna throw this Lowry salt at you. Okay.
I really wish you would.
1, 2, 3. Whoa!
Whoa!
That was fun.
That was
That's
close.
fun.
No.
Throw this salt at you again. Here we go. I'm assaulting you. Woo! Oh, that's great for amusement. All right. Get ready for this big one.
Don't throw it again.
I'm going to assault myself, and then I'm going to throw myself right at you.
If you throw the salt 3 times, it'll open a portal to another universe.
Did it work? Are you in another universe?
All right. Let's give them a round of applause for that. Somehow, I think you managed to take that scene, play perfectly, but elevate it as well. Yes. So that is Crazy Mixed Up Country Hijinks. Now, in this time of quarantine, we still don't want to be separate from others. We still want to connect, and so we are going to do the dating game. Okay, your classic favorite, but now done over Zoom. So I am going to have one person. I think that's Blake.
I want to be separate from you.
Yeah, Blake. Blake, you are going to. Blake's taken off. He is going into another room, and what is going to happen is that these other 3 are going to be different characters in the dating game, and it will be Zach's job to figure out who they are and who he wants to go on a date with. So what is our first suggestion?
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking. Okay. With Bill's reaction, I want to see how he does Stephen Hawking. Okay. That's going to be a tough one, but
I set myself up for that one.
Yeah, yes, you did. Okay. What is our next suggestion?
Ned Flanders.
Ned Flanders. Okay. I'm going to go with Steve on this one. Hidely ho over there. You're going to be Ned Flanders. And who do we have for Katie?
Pink.
Pink. Okay.
Okay.
So we are not going to rename who these contestants are, because then you would be able to see who they are. But while let's review once more. We've got Bill as Stephen Hawking, Steve as Ned Flanders, and Katie as Pink. So we are going to welcome our guest back to the dating game, and we will see if we can make a love connection. Thanks for coming out tonight. This is our online Zoom dating game. So, our contestant, would you care to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Happy to be here. John, I live in Palm Beach. Like to golf.
Okay, John, he likes to golf out on Palm Beach. So I think we've got some eligible bachelorettes who could be a very good potential date. So you are open to ask our first contestant a question.
Okay. Do they all have numbers?
Yes.
Identify them?
Yes. The one that is labeled Bill will be bachelor number 1. The one that is labeled Steve will be number 2, and the one that is labeled Katie, those are not their actual names. That will be number 3.
Okay. Bachelor number 1. Like I said, I live in Palm Beach. I enjoy spending time out on the sea. If you had a boat, what would you name it?
I would probably name it Genius, after myself, or the cosmos after that which I studied.
See, very deep. I like a thinker. Bachelor number 2, same question. What would you name your boat?
Well, I don't really like going out on the boats because they're scary, and I prefer things to be safe.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with being a little.
But if I did happen to win me a boat, through some illegal, well, not illegal. If I happened to be donated a boat, I would probably name it Prayer and Sacrifice.
Okay. And bachelor number 3. Same question. What would you call your boat?
I think I would name it True Love. True Love would be my name for sure. Love that.
Interesting. Now, I also very much enjoy reading, and I especially like to read biographies and autobiographies. So we'll flip it this time. Bachelor number 3. What would be the title of your autobiography?
I think I would choose Family Portrait. It's something that I think would definitely reverberate from my life and be able to show. Absolutely.
Okay. Bachelor number 2. What would your title be?
Well, I only read one book and one book only. I've never read a biography unless it's about the Lord Jesus himself. I only read the Bible.
Okay.
But if I was to write a bibliography, it would probably be My Life in a Yellow Hell.
Okay. Interesting. Bachelor number 1. What would your autobiography be called?
My autobiography would probably be called Don't Judge a Theoretical Physicist by Its Cover.
Okay, good sense of humor. I like that. So I want to know, each of you. We'll start with bachelor number 2 this time, just to mix it up. What your version of a perfect Saturday night would be?
Oh, my perfect Saturday night would be reading the Bible with my boys, and then hopefully the guy who lives next door won't come bugging me, because he really makes life difficult for me, and all I want to do is pray and hang out with the boys.
Neighbors can be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And bachelor number 1, what would your idea of a good Saturday night be?
Well, I've actually been with bachelor number 3 before, believe it or not, but that's another story for another time. My ideal Saturday night is enjoying a nice meal with my loved ones, just being at home, studying and reading and learning and relaxing with my family.
Sounds nice. Like a good introvert night in. Sounds good. And bachelor number 3.
Na 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 na. I want to learn about you, baby. I want to know where you want to go on a Saturday. I want for me as a female to take the power and ask you, sir, what do you like? How can I make you happy on a Saturday night?
Ooh, very assertive. Ooh, I like that. Bachelor number 3, I have one more question for you. Because there's something very familiar about you. I think it's your voice. I feel like I've heard you somewhere before, but I can't exactly put my finger on where that would be.
So what? I'm still a rock star. You don't have to tell me who I am. I've been found a lot of places before. So, you know, it's just, you may have.
Okay.
So, John, I
Yeah.
know we have many colorful contestants here, specifically number 3.
Yeah.
We're winding down on time, so you've got time for just one more question.
One more question. Okay. Well then, just tell me, each of you just tell me what your favorite word is. Starting with Bachelor number 1.
My favorite word, cosmos, because I know it is infinite possibilities, infinite meanings, infinite universes. Yeah, cosmos.
Okay. And Bachelor number 3.
I'd say rock. You got to rock hard. You got to rock through life. You got to get through it. Keep on pushing and punching and making sure that they know that you are awesome and that you rock and that you are just great. Yeah.
All right.
So what?
And Bachelor number 2.
Well, I just got to tell you that being in the presence of such a beautiful woman is making my face magenta. But my favorite word is probably doodly, if it wasn't for Jesus.
All right.
So, John, hopefully we've made some sort of love connection. Would you like to tell us what you're thinking?
Yeah. Well, as much as I admire someone who's very, very pious and who is a loving father, I don't think the chemistry is there between me and Ned Flanders.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Ned.
Well, I'm always welcome for friendship.
All right. Good job, Ned.
And for Bachelor number 3, I just feel bad that I'm not more familiar with your work, and I feel like you should be with someone who knows more about what you do. After all, you are Pink, are you not?
Very good.
Yeah.
Someone who knows your catalog better than I do, and I apologize for not being more familiar with your works. What I've heard, I liked a lot, though. But I'm a sucker for a big brain, and so I've got to go with Stephen Hawking.
All right, Stephen Hawking.
That makes my Wednesday.
Very good. Let's give these players a round of applause, and John as well. Way to find love. And while our players get ready for the next game, I don't know how much of this is just a myth or just urban legend, but word is what I heard. Stephen Hawking sent a letter for a party with time travelers. He hosted a party that he only posted after he had the party so that time travelers could attend it. If any of you watching this were one of the time travelers who attended that party, please comment on our site so that we can hear more about it.
Matt,
what?
They can't. It hasn't happened yet.
Okay. But once they do attend then we'll get caught in a loop.
Hasn't happened yet.
Okay, hey, but the future is the same as the past.
Maybe we should do a show for time travelers, and not take any suggestions. And then if there are time travelers, they can come back and give us suggestions.
I'm liking this. Okay. Okay. In the upcoming weeks, keep a lookout for it in the past.
Ooh.
Oh, all right. But we're going to move on in our linear frame of time towards 185. So we are going to be telling you a joke about 185 blanks that walk into a bar. And the bartender says, we don't serve blanks because, and then the players are going to provide you with the punchline. So, Becca, do we have a suggestion for the first one?
Orchestra conductor.
Orchestra conductor, 185 orchestra conductors.
185 orchestra conductors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm not serving 185 orchestra conductors here. And the orchestra conductors go, would wind change your mind?
185 orchestra conductors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, you're in treble.
195 conductors walk into a bar. And the bartender looks at them and goes, what do you want?
185 orchestra conductors slowly saunter into a bar, and the bartender says, that was too slow. Allegro!
185 conductors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, you lot can't come in here. And they go, why not? And the bartender says, because I seen a couple of you outside. I did. I seen you. And a couple of you had a nasty Tchaikovsky.
185 orchestra conductors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we can't serve you orchestra conductors here. And they go, why? And he says, well, you guys keep on bumping oboes with each other.
Check it out. 185 orchestra conductors walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I'm not going to serve you here this time. And the orchestra conductors say, why not? And he says, because last time you got totally drunk and lost your composer.
Okay, Becca, can we get another suggestion?
Vice presidents.
Vice presidents. Okay, topical.
185 vice presidents walk into a bar, and the bartender says, no, get out of here. I'm not going to serve you. What do you think this is, Vice City?
185 vice presidents walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I ain't going to serve you vice presidents. And the vice presidents are like, what? Why not? And he goes, because I know you're flat broke. You ain't got 2 pence to rub together.
185 vice presidents walk into the bar, and the bartender says, have you seen this beer stein before at other bars? And the vice presidents say, I've seen it.
185 vice presidents walk into a bar, and the bartender says, oh, wait, you're too early. You need to wait for the future. And the vice presidents say, come on.
185 vice presidents walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I can't serve you here today. And they go, why? And they say, well, Kamala's here, and trust me, dude, you're not ready yet. It's too soon.
185 vice presidents walk into a movie theater, and they look around at everything that's playing, and the usher is like, well, have you seen Nightmare on Elm Street? And vice presidents go, nah, too much gore.
Check it out. 185 Australian vice presidents walk into a bar, and they're all sweaty, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve you. And the Australian vice presidents say, oh man, we sure could use a drink. We were running, mate.
All right, let's get another suggestion.
Food truck workers.
Food truck workers.
185 food truck workers run into the bar. And the bartender says, I'm sorry, we can't serve you guys today. And the food truck workers say, oh, come on, I'm exhausted.
Oh, that's it for food truck.
And the bartender says, oh, that's okay, I'm tired too.
185.
And the food truck workers say, I'm code. Health code.
185 food truck workers walk into the bar, and the bartender says, I can't serve you here today. And they say, but we falafel on my car. Falafel on my car.
Check it out. 185 food truck workers walk into a bar. And the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve you guys here. And the food truck workers say, man, that just state fair.
Oh, gosh. Okay, that's going to be the end of that.
I broke it.
All right.
You're gonna breakout line.
Good job. Good job. We're going to move on to questions only. So this is a game that will involve 2 people at a time, but other players will join in as those 2 players fail, because this is quite a difficult game. In this game, they can only communicate using questions. If they do not use questions, they are out. So, Becca, do we have a suggestion for this game?
You guys are at a vet's office.
You are at a veterinarian's office. Questions only.
How can I help you?
Can you save my gerbil?
Is it dying?
Can you just look at it?
Can you hand it to me?
Are you trustworthy?
Why won't you let me touch it?
Because it's special.
No, get out of here. Next one.
Why won't you let me touch it?
Can someone please look at my hooves?
What seems to be the problem with them?
Does this look like an infection?
Oh, did you step on a nail?
Can you give me some cream?
Can you handle cream with hooves?
Do you think I'll be better in time for Christmas?
What did you step on?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
What did you step on?
Do you like green dogs?
Have I ever seen a green dog?
Will you take me for a walk?
Can I pet you first?
Can you tell me your name?
Why don't you tell me your name?
Rather just give me a treat.
No.
What seems to be the problem?
Do you have cheaper health insurance here than a person would over at a regular hospital for humans?
Do you have Bark and Meow Health Plus?
I'm not sure I know what that is. Is it something that is super interesting?
Do you think it's interesting?
What would make it interesting?
Could you pay with cash?
Do you take credit?
I don't think so.
No.
Do you know where I can find some spare animals?
Why would you need some spare animals?
Do you think it's wise that you ask that?
Isn't that concerning though?
Have you never had mystery meat?
What is mystery meat?
Do you really want to know the answer to that?
Why would you even ask that or say that?
How am I supposed to fill the cans if I can't get spare animals.
Where are you getting these spare animals from?
Isn't that what I just asked you?
Why are you asking me though?
Don't you work here?
I think so.
All right, we're gonna end the game there because I don't as much. Okay, you've got something lovely there. I sort of wish I would have seen what was up, but we're gonna end it after the mystery meet. Oh, I just stopped the video. Okay.
Pet Tribble.
Tribble. Oh, those things are dangerous. Blake, get that out of your house. Gosh. Okay. Okay. We're while Blake is getting attacked and taking care of
Got it.
those things are invasive species, you know.
Yeah, I'll call someone as soon as we're done.
Yeah, you need to take them off your ship once you get into the atmosphere.
Yeah, I'll have
Like
Scotty
you're
beam them
fine
out.
from DNR.
Yeah, I'll have Scotty beam them out to the vacuum of space.
Okay. All right. So we
need to fill.
Becca's obsessing about the tribbles. Yeah, but we're gonna move on.
Tribbles.
Since we've shown you our vast knowledge of veterinarians and of Star Trek knowledge, we are going to move on to Sex with Me because obviously we are ready to copulate. So we're going to tell you what Sex with Us is like. So Becca, do you have the first thing that Sex with Us is like?
Dryer sheets.
Dryer sheets.
That
Dryer
to me is like dryer sheets. So we'll do a little bounce.
Oh.
Sex with Me is like dryer sheets. It's not going to be as wet as Cardi B.
Sex with me is like dryer sheets. You'll probably smell better afterwards.
Sex with me is like dryer sheets. You better not get clingy.
Okay, let's get another one.
Lavender.
Lavender.
Sex with me is like lavender. You'll smell just like a dryer sheet.
Sex with me is like lavender. There's way too much lotion involved.
Sex with me is like lavender. It's essential. Oil?
Sex with me is like dry lavender. It just eventually just crumbles, stuff crumbles and just leaves a whole bunch of shit everywhere. It's really obnoxious.
Okay. Let's move. I'm not going to delve into further questioning for that. Let's move on to our next suggestion.
Tribbles.
Oh, okay. Tribbles.
Sex with me is like trebles. I had no idea what was involved until about a year ago.
Sex with me is like tribbles. There is a lot of unexpected multiplication.
Sex with me is like tribbles. You might have to put a little furry ball in your mouth.
Sex with me is like tribbles. We'll boldly go where no man has gone before.
Sex with me is like tribbles. Beam me up, Scotty.
That's just a joke about you.
Sex with me is like tribbles. Is anybody else getting what exactly this is?
Sex with me is like tribbles. CBS is really overreaching, and it'll probably take place on the lower decks. We are not. We just so you know, we do not have sponsorship from them. Okay, so you time travelers, don't worry. CBS is not involved.
Not yet.
Let's get our next
We're
suggestion.
open to negotiation, though.
Oh, yeah.
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Sex with me is like Cheez-Its. It's totally square.
Sex with me is like Cheez-Its. It's just a little salty, baby. Just a little salty.
Sex with me is like Cheez-Its, on sale in aisle 4 at the grocery store.
Sex with me is like Cheez-Its. Emphasis on the zits.
Sex with me is like Cheez-Its. It's your opportunity to make it with a cracker.
Wow.
Okay.
Sex with me.
Yeah, that
Sex
Wow.
with me is like Cheez-Its. I only have one hole in the middle.
oh gosh.
Sex with me is like Cheez-Its. Every once in a while, you get a little sale and a promotion for buy one, get one free.
Okay, let's get one more suggestion.
A library.
A library.
Sex with me is like a library. I'll Dewey Decimal your system.
Sex with me is like a library. I'm well versed, baby.
Sex with me is like a library. I'll charge a fee if you come late.
Sex with me is like a library. I've got fines all over the place.
Sex with me is like a library. You should check it out periodically.
All right. That is going to be Sex with Me. All right. We've got time for just one more game, and that game is Clue. So what's going to happen is that 3 of the players are going to leave. 1 is going to remain because I know Bruce is going to help me out with this. And anyone else who wants to also feel free to talk to your TV. It works because there has been a murder.
Ooh.
Okay. So 3 of the players are going to leave. 1 is going to remain, and they will get a location, an occupation, and a murder weapon. And they will need to communicate that using just mime and gibberish. So, Becca, can we get our location?
A Scottish clan meeting.
A Scottish clan meeting. Okay. All right. Do we have the occupation?
A metal polisher.
A metal polisher. Okay. And finally, what is the weapon?
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Okay, Blake, would you care to review those?
The location is a Scottish clan meeting. The occupation is a metal polisher. And the weapon is goosebumps.
Okay, so on the count of 3, let's say first detective, come on back. 1, 2, 3. First detective, come on back. We are inviting them back into the room, and they will be communicating. Blake will be communicating to the first detective all of these things. Hopefully, we can get all the way through. Have it.
That's a ba, ba. Oh, da, ba. Ah, oh, ah. Ding, ding, ding.
Zabba 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 or zabba zabba zabba?
Da, ba, da, ba.
Woo!
Ah, oh. Da, ba.
Nice.
Da, ba, oh.
Oh, gruesome. Let's get the second detective down here. 1, 2, 3. Second detective, come on down. So now it will be Bill's job to communicate that to the next detective. Like a game of telephone, we're hoping that they can still get the correct things.
Yeah, zabba 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 zabba.
Ah, ba 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 ba. Woo, ah, ba,
Zabba
ba,
zabba
ba,
zabba.
ba, ba, ba.
Zabba 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 zabba.
Zabba, 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 zabba. Ah, da 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 ba 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 ba. Ba ba. Ah. Mhm. Ah. Okay. Uh-huh. Ba 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 ba. Ah. Ah, ba 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 ba.
Oh, horrific. Okay, let's get the third detective down here. Last detective, come on down. While they're coming out here, as you can see, time travelers, we are not actually exposing our time travel abilities. We haven't seen what these things already are. Let's hope that Zach can get it.
Zabba wabba
Ba
zabba
ba ba
zee.
da ba da da ba da ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da ba ba. Boop boop ba 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 boop boop.
Ah, zabba zabba
Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. La la. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba.
Zo zo
Blah
zo.
blah blah blah. Ah ba ba ba. Uh, da 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 da. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Ba ba.
What a horrific scene. I'm sorry for all of you who have need to see such death and destruction, but we're going to welcome all the detectives back to see if we were anywhere close. So, Zachary, what was the location of the murder?
Oh, location. The location was definitely a marching band.
No, I'm sorry, no. Katie.
I was gonna say a Hall of Trombonists.
No. Bill.
Tubas in the park.
Nope. Nope. Blake, could you tell us what it was?
I need to work on my musical instrument pantomime. Because those were bagpipes, because it was a Scottish clan meeting.
A Scottish clan meeting, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Practice my bagpipes.
Okay. What was the occupation, Zachary?
The occupation was definitely a spaghetti chef. Spaghetti chef. Final answer.
No. Katie?
I was gonna say like eating out and watching a show.
Nope. Sorry.
No.
Bill?
National anthem rock.
Wow, we're just bringing in all the answers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Blake, what was it?
No, it was a metal polisher.
Oh, that
A
makes
metal
sense.
polish.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's see. What was the murder weapon? Zachary?
All right, I'm gonna get this one. The murder weapon was definitely a bird bug. 2 words, bird bug. Final.
No, not quite. Katie?
Goosebumps.
All right.
What?
Okay. Okay. We got one.
Hey!
What was it?
Okay.
It was
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps, like the book?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god!
Holstein, yes.
Oh my god!
Yes.
That
So,
totally was Goosebumps.
yes. Okay, so we can get one. But once again, Fantastic Voyage is the troupe that is willing to fail for you, for your enjoyment, and for your laughs. So let's give a round of applause to all of our players again. We've got Steve. Give it up. We got Zachary. We got Katie, our special guest. We got Bill.
Bill.
And Blake. I have been TV's Matt Alto, but we have also had on the keys Becca. Thank you so much for joining us. Please tell your friends about us. We are here every Wednesday at 7. You can also watch old shows online if you would like to at Facebook Live or YouTube. See our links and clicks at the bottom of the screen. Please feel free to help out with those. Have a great week. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, everybody.
We do it for you.
It's all for you.
All for you. It's all for you. It's for you. All for you. We do it. We do it. All for you. Right now. I know. We do it. We do